Wow, an amazing turnout. So, once again, my name is Raymond Flowers, and yes, I graduated 2005, the very first class. I know I'm ancient, so please be calm, But what could I say about street squash? Honestly, uh, street squash have changed my life. Because truth to be told, if it wasn't for street squash, it's no telling where I would have been. Honestly, I grew up right here in this community in Harlem. I lived on 112th Street, and I went to school at Thurgood Marshall Academy. And I did not have a clue what squash was. I couldn't even tell you what squash was besides a vegetable. Honestly, that's all I knew. So, when it came to my school, at first I wasn't so enthusiastic behind it because I'm like, I'm gonna go play basketball, I'm gonna play football because I was always a big guy, so I just knew I could use my weight. But I saw all my friends like Xavier, Justin, Davian, they was all so enthusiastic about the program, so I said, let me give it a shot, and I'm glad I did because with street squash, I met brothers. I didn't meet friends. I met family. I met people that I can't see my life without. You understand what I'm saying? So when I'm actually going left and I'm doing something wrong, it's them who brings me back right. You understand what I'm saying? So we have a bond, a pact. So which without street squash, I probably would have been a statistic out here in the streets doing God knows what with God knows who. Could have been in jail, could have did anything, honestly, because we grew up in the 90s. So it was easy. Peer pressure was very hard to overcome when you didn't have the correct guidance. So me embarking on a journey of street squash, not knowing where it was going to go, and then my friends was there, it just made me feel at home. And then we started traveling. I started to actually get good at the sport. My grades were improving, and I just loved the reaction that my family was giving me, my friends, and it just made me feel good that my first seed of success was like, oh my god, and I just didn't want that feeling to ever go. It was a feeling that I just wanted all the time. So street squash have put a fire inside of me to always go out and go get it. You want it, go get it. It's right there. There's no such thing as I can't. You can. You just gotta know. You gotta plan. You understand? So going out through after after street squash, I used a lot of the same tools they've given me. You understand? And then life throws its curveballs, but I drew up a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, and I planned out my goals, and slowly but surely I'm crossing them out. And that's something that I learned from street squash. You understand what I'm saying? I learned that. I learned the hard work, the dedication, the perseverance, and all that stuff, and the commitment through street squash, not from nowhere else. Even though I might have been on the basketball team or the football team, I did not last with them teams because my home was here at Street Squash, was here at the Harvard Club, because that's where we played, Columbia University, because that's where we played. We traveled all over from Jersey to Boston to Massachusetts. And, I was literally the first one to be awarded to go to England to represent Street Squash. Uh, so, So that was a great feeling. A kid from Harlem, 13, 14 years old, flying halfway across the world to go play squash in a whole nother country, which was an experience. It was delightful. The people there is amazing. If I had the choice, I probably wouldn't have came back, but I had to. Unfortunate. It's like it just seemed like anytime I travel, I just don't want to come back, even though this is home. But yeah. And then I actually went to England the very next year. I won another award called the Urban Hero and whatnot. So I had to speak in front of the governor, the mayor, and a host of other constituaries of the higher up. But what else? I mean, this street squash, there's really no limit to how much I can say thank you to street squash. I don't think the word actually exists to how I feel toward the community and how I feel towards George and them giving their chance to me and whatnot. But this program is phenomenal. This program is something that this community needed 20 20 years prior to this program being started. You understand what I'm saying? Through the correct leadership. And the one thing I will also have to say about street squash, Street squash is it wasn't they didn't provide discipline. They provided love. You understand what I'm saying? They provided love. We had as children or whatever you want to, we act out. But not one time did George or any of his or any of the staff get mad and oh f this and do this and that. They still approach each and every situation with charisma and love and enthusiasm. Like, yeah, we're still here. We still believe in you. You understand what I'm saying? Even when I was dumb enough not to believe in myself, they still believed in me. You understand what I'm saying? So, for those who's on the team right now, hard work, hard work, hard work, dedication, commitment. I'm telling you, it's gonna get you. It's gonna take you a long way. Once you learn these three attributes, your life is going to be a lot easier because nothing is easy in life. You understand what I'm saying? But when you love something, it becomes easy. You understand? Success became easy to me because I love the feeling and I got it from this organization, from this family. So, going the wrong way was never an option after that no more. I didn't care about the people that I used to talk to on the street. I stopped hanging out with them because I knew they was bad. They was bad for my health. I knew that my team was where I wanted to be. And literally, people around here still say, "You're the first person I ever saw run down the street with a cap and gown." Because I was happy that I graduated junior high school. I was happy that I graduated high school. I was happy that I graduated college. Not everybody on 112th Street, 113th Street can sit there and say that. My mother over there crying because she didn't know which way I was gonna go. My two sisters, they were successful. They went to college and all that stuff. I was literally the first person on the block that multiple people saw with the cap and gown for not just junior high school, but community college and graduate. You understand what I'm saying? So like currently, so I went to school for public health administration. Now, please don't judge me on this, but currently I am a police officer at Jacoby Hospital. I don't know how that happened, but so let me wrap this up. But like I said, the last thing I want to say is like hard work, dedication, and never give up. Never give up on yourself because they're not going to give up on you. Even when you're too laid back and say, "Oh, I quit this stuff," and that, they're not going to give up on you. So don't quit on yourself. And there's no such thing as I can't. It's always I can. It's just how you strategize to get to what you want to do. That's it.
Thank you.